and 18-year-old Bianca Andreescu needed a wild card to enter the Indian Wells draw directly, and she surely knew how to get the most from it, toppling the 5th seed Elina Svitolina 6-3, 2-6, 6-4 in 2 hours and 12 minutes for the biggest final in a career. Bianca is the first player born in 2000 in the final of the premier mandatory event, and also the first player in the history of Indian Wells to do so with a wild card, entering the top 35 and moving towards the very top of the women's tennis. Almost nothing could separate Andreescu and Svitolina on the court, with the Canadian winning just 2 points more overall, fending off 13 out of 19 break points and securing 6 breaks of serve, 2 of those in the decider, to push herself over the finish line. Elina kicked off the match in the best possible way, breaking Bianca twice to open a 3-0 lead before the youngster found her range, rattling off 4 straight games to move 4-3 up with a backhand cross-court winner in the 7th game. A forehand winner secured another break for Andreescu a few minutes later, and she grabbed the opener with another one in Game 9, moving 6-3 ahead with 6 straight games and massive momentum on her tally. Svitolina started to play better on the return in set number 2, stealing 60% of the points behind Bianca's initial shot and scoring 3 breaks for a 6-2, becoming a favorite before the decider. Andreescu was ready to fight for every point though, breaking Elina at the start of the decider before the Ukrainian erased the deficit with a break in Game 6 to level the score at 3-3. A forehand return winner sent Bianca 4-3 ahead, defending 3 break points in the following game to open a 5-3 advantage and move closer to the finish line. Svitolina saved a match point in the 9th game when Andreescu's backhand landed long and had the opportunity to prolong the match with 3 break chances up for grabs in Game 10. Bianca stayed focused to repel them all, converting the 4th match point after a loose forehand from Svitolina to celebrate another huge win and move into the final. "I'm shaking right now. It's just so incredible. Honestly, I'm speechless. Yeah, this match had a little bit of up and downs. I started a bit slow and then I picked it up after being 3-0 down, thank God. Svitolina took control of the 2nd set since I started missing more. Then, in the 3rd set, I kept my composure, at least tried to, pumping myself up and reaching the positive result in the end. Like I always say, I went for my shots. I think the crucial game was at 4-3 in the decider when I was 40-0 down on my serve. I was happy to get that game. Then again, at 5-4, I was 40-15 behind as well. It was so many emotions going through my head. I had, I think 4 or 5 match points. It was a crazy match, a real roller coaster. I think the cramping was because I was so stressed out with everything, although I had a good feel of how to deal with it. Yeah, it's a big jump from what has happened a year ago. That tournament, I was struggling a lot with my tennis. I was losing matches a year ago, and I wasn't really in a good spot, but I worked around it. I learned a lot from all those experiences. Meditation is one big thing that I have been doing, and that's been helping me stay focused and positive. Right now I think I'm in the best shape I have ever been. I'm healthy. I do creative visualization techniques in the morning, only for 15 minutes. I have never played at Indian Wells before on such a big stadium. I played on Stadium 2 and was pretty nervous. Somehow I came back in that first set and it gave me confidence. Then I started well in the 2nd, ending up winning that match. Physically, my back was hurting a bit during that match too. Yes, I have watched both of them play many, many times. Kerber is an incredible fighter. She redirects her shots. She can hit any shot at any time in any specific place whenever she wants. She has a pretty decent serve. She's a good mover, great fighter. And Bianca is the same. I feel like they have a similar game style. Belinda likes to redirect balls too. So yeah, I'm sure whoever I play is going to be a very tough match. Yeah, Tennis Canada has done so much for their players. Win or lose, they treat you the same. We have great facilities in Montreal and Toronto. I train at both places. The people that work there are very knowledgeable and very friendly. It's like we're one big happy family. We don't have too many players, which is nice because the coaches can work with them on specific things a lot of the time. It is so great seeing Felix and Denis and all of Canada, Milos, Gabby, playing so well and winning. I have played so many tournaments with Felix and Denis during juniors. It's crazy to think we are at this level already at the age of 18 and 19. It was when I won the Les Petites tournament in France, at the age of 13 I think. It gave me a taste of what the tour felt like and I knew I want to become a professional player. Because, after matches, you would sign autographs, you would give interviews, and the stadium court was huge and a lot of people came and watched. I loved every moment out there. I love playing in big stages and being an inspiration for others. It gives me another purpose to play the sport.